All right, just a quick trip back to the food plot here. Not hunting tonight. Just got done with a relatively unsuccessful weekend of hunting. I did find a giant dead buck. That was kind of neat. Anyways, I'm just changing a camera card here, and then we're going to go back over by the GardePro and grab that one. So a little more on this in a little bit. Oh my goodness, did I make a mistake? That is a GardePro camera, not a GardePro. Enjoy listening to my pronunciation mistakes during this video. Let's get on to it now that I've corrected my error. Okay, here is the GardePro camera. Set out just where we wanted it. This is the A60. It's been out for about 2 weeks now. I'm going to be pulling the card and just getting this sucker ready to look at the first edits on. Okay, we're all set. Let's get these home and take a look at them. I'm really excited to test out the GardePro here. I think this is going to be a good camera. Possibly not the best choice where I mounted it here on this fence post the way I did, but I think it's going to work just fine. Nothing like the joy of crossing fences to get to where you're going. It's kind of funny. The deer are actually, I'm going to show you this, bedding right in the middle of the hayfield here. So I'm just heading straight back that direction to get out of this field. And then I'm heading back to the truck. And I am out of here. I'll probably be hunting this later in the week. So let's take a look what this GardePro footage is. So far, everything on this camera seems like it's working really, really well. So I'm getting the heck out here. I'm talking a little quiet because it is a little later in the day than I prefer to get back here, but sure, things are fine. Bye. You know, these GardePro cameras have one thing that I don't like on them, because I use a Mac at home to look at these on, and normally I can just hit the space bar on the video and then it'll play. It doesn't work with these, so I had to download this program that I'm showing you right now to make that happen. So if you're having that same problem and you shoot with a Mac, just get this program. It totally makes that part work. One of the reasons you're here is to probably look at the actual footage. Now, the pictures that this camera takes are absolutely great, but I am not interested in pictures. I like video. If I'm running a trail camera nowadays, more than likely I am just running it on straight video mode. So this camera shoots in 4K Ultra, which is really, really good video. It's clear, it's which crisp, is fine, but a 164 will chew up a ton of memory on your card. So I highly recommend, at a minimum, you use a 64 gig card rather than a standard 32 gig card. I was actually running a larger one than I was running a 128 gig, but the 64 that came with it is also going to be very, very acceptable. So keep that in mind when you're running these. I really liked how the quality worked on this. So I'm going to be quiet for a little bit here, let you guys look at this for a couple clips, two clips or 3 clips at night so you can hear the sound, and then I'm going to let you watch a few clips during the day. Then I'm going to come back with the actual key information, like the core features of this camera. So let me quiet down so you can get onto that. Now let's take a look at some of those core features on this. Obviously, this is a non-cellular camera, but it has many features that I think outshine some of the cellular ones, like this 4K ultra clear video. It's got a Sony Starvis sensor, which makes incredible low light and the night shots really good. It has a no glow infrared night vision on there. So if you do have this on public land, there's a chance people won't find your camera as easy, especially when they're leaving at night. It has a self-adapting IR illuminator, which means you're not going to be wasting your batteries and overexposing those images. As you can see right here, it looks great. It's got triple PIR sensors with 120 degrees of detection, full-size SD cards, a large capacity SD reader in there so you could put in that large card for those 4K videos. It's got a tree gripping back, meaning it's got bumps that raise it out from the tree a little. You could put the strap on a little easier. It's powered by 8 AA batteries, or you can put on an external power, which is compatible with a solar panel. They did send me a solar panel, so I did have that on there. And of course, it has that extra good sound, which is great from the GardePro series. Now, couple things I did not like about this camera. One, you cannot put a cable lock on there so the door will not latch. You might be able to do it, but you can't easily do it. I wish they would improve that. Other than that, that's really the only issue I had with this camera when I used it. This is just a phenomenal one. As long as you download that app from if you're using a Mac, the VLC app, you are just golden with this camera. I know I sound like I'm talking a commercial, but the quality of this camera has been really, really good. Very few false triggers on it. It's just been a joy to use. I look forward to testing and using more GardePro cameras. If you are interested in this, there is a link below to this camera and the solar panel that I was using. Listen to this buck as he goes under a fence. That's his antlers hitting it. I love the sound quality of this. Anyways, thank you for coming along. I will have some more cameras on here for the rest of the series, but this again is the GardePro A60. Just like I said, a beast of a 4K trail camera. Let's finish up watching a few more of these just videos. Thanks for coming along, everybody. Got to put on picture mode and solar mode, so just a little bit different. So let's just get that pulled, and then we'll go back home and we'll check that footage out later today.